Alright, Gothic girl here again with another, oh goodness, an embarrassing story, but traumatizing as well, because it's all about rejection. Okay, well, Harley it's about this toxic ex, of course. He was in a different grade than she was. And it was kind of embarrassing to tell other people, but like they were around the same age. But he was going to this dance, and he, like, let's see. Oh yeah, this is what happened. Like, they had reconnected and all of that, and everything had been good for about, let's say, 3 months, and the dance was coming up, and he didn't have a date, and Harley was too old that she couldn't go to this dance with him. I mean, she probably could have, but not with his class. So, what does he do? After, this wonderful, like, everything was fine for 3 months. Like, they had reconnected. They had been going to this, hangout place, where they hung out, like, every Friday or Saturday night, something like that. And he dumped her. And she was devastated. And he dumped her for another girl. Another girl that he wanted to take to the dance. And he was in the same grade as her sister. So her sister knew all about who he was dating and who he was, going to take to the dance and all of that. And she just didn't understand what the hell was wrong with him. So, she went bananas that night. Because she had a friend over. She had a friend over, and she was telling her friend, all about the bull crap that he had done and all of that. But also before, let's see, it was before the dance. I think 2 weeks before the dance. They had gone to some little event, and he was dating this other girl at that time. Because he just felt like he needed a date to the dance and all of that. Like, he didn't want to feel like he was a loser, I guess. I don't know. But before the dance, like 2 weeks before the dance, after Harley has been dumped by him, they see each other. And like before that, her sister comes up with this brilliant idea. I'm sorry, this is not all together. It's all coming back and backwards, it seems like. But she says, why don't we make up this, guy that you're gonna be dating or talking to or something like that. And I'm like, this is crazy. I can't pull this off. I'm a terrible liar. And she's like, no, it'll be fine. So I don't know who sends the text message, if Harley sends the text message or her sister says that she's talking to somebody else, and we use the name Josh Bryant, and that name's from Air Bud. And of course the toxicity starts all over again, because he's like, what in the hell, I just dumped you and you have another guy, blah, 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 because, you know, the girl's not supposed to have another guy lined up to date her or whatever if something falls through with one of them. Anyway, like, he could dip, she could. And, like, he was forevermore mad. And, like, he called her and, you know, started talking all kind of nonsense. And he was like, I just don't want nothing serious right now. I'm just trying to have fun or something, you know, being young. But Harley, like, she had, like, was looking for a soulmate. Like, that's all she was doing. Like, that's all she wanted, was to find that soulmate. And, sometimes you don't find that at 16 years old. But that's all she was looking for. She was looking for a best friend, you know, a ride or die, and all of that. And she got caught up in this toxic mess. But he was forevermore pissed. But he kept her on the phone. And was like, oh, do I need to let you go? So your other guy, you can talk to your other guy and all that. Like, he was just jealous. That's all that was. But it was hilarious because he thought that Harley actually had somebody, and she didn't half the time. She made up crap, and like in high school, she couldn't date anybody else because she was saving herself for that one, you know, because I guess she, I don't know, believed in a fairy tale, I guess you could say. But anyways, back to the night that she actually goes bananas, and she's trying to think, okay, what can I do that is most crazy or something like that. And I don't know why she thought this was so, you know, she just wanted something exciting to do. So her and her friend, of course, her friend's looking at her like, you are fucking crazy, you know. Like, why are you so obsessed with this guy? And Harley couldn't tell her. Like, she was addicted to, I guess, pain or just being rejected or something. I don't know. But Harley decides, okay, I'm just gonna go across the road and buy a drink from a vending machine. Because you're gonna have to cross the big highway or something. It's really not a highway. Because Harley lived in the city. I don't know. But what the funny thing is Harley's mom was the chaperone at the dance. So she's like, gets firsthand of seeing what her daughter was so upset about. Which was embarrassing, but funny at the same time, because she was the chaperone. But her mom found out that she had walked down the road or something. She's like, you could have been raped or killed, and, you know, all of that, and thrown in a ditch, because I swear that's all she would tell her. And, like, Harley was scared of stuff like that all the time, because her mom, you know, was protective over her, and she didn't understand it at the time, but she does now for sure. But please don't make up stories. Don't lie. I don't think Harley ever told him that she made up that guy's name. Like, her and her sister made up that guy's name, and Ed told him that lie, but it was so funny. But I mean, the toxicity kept going.